The new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always has come out on Netflix, and it is one of the best Power Ranger specials ever, with possibly a few cliffhangers that could lead to more. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always Netflix special has most of the Power Rangers coming back for a long-awaited reunion. Characters that include Billy Cranston, Zach Taylor, Rocky DeSantos, Kat Hillard, with some special cameos from Aisha Campbell, Adam Park, and many more. But I also want to add that it does kind of actually include Jason, Kimberly, Tommy, and Trini, because you do actually hear their voices as they're fighting in these awesome battles. The choreography is amazing, the action is fantastic, and actually the dialogue is pretty damn good. Now, most would say this is just campy stuff, but come on, this is Tokusatsu, and this is the ideal tone for a Power Rangers special or movie. There are a lot of nostalgic moments. It's heartwarming, it's heartbreaking, there are tearful scenes. For this short, quick review, I'd say this is something that no Power Rangers fan should miss. And for people who dropped off at Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, will probably find something special and nostalgic about this movie. Now I kind of want to get into the spoilers for this movie, so if you haven't seen it yet, come back later. This movie starts off with an awesome battle as we see Robo Rita Repulsa taking on Billy Cranston on his own with a bunch of putties. But then the other Rangers show up and we are treated to a reunion, at least in their morphed forms, of Jason, Kimberly, Tommy, and Trini, plus Billy and Zach. And then we come to that tragic moment where Trini actually dies. She just disintegrates into thin air, which is where we get to the central characters of this movie. Zach and Billy steal the show for that nostalgia factor. But then we do have that passing of the torch as they both decide to take care of Trini's daughter, Min. But it's really cool to see Zach Taylor becoming her official guardian. And it's also revealed that Zach is actually a congressman, while Billy Cranston becomes this kind of like a Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark kind of person. He owns Cranston Technologies and has made that central headquarters, a secret base with Alpha 9. 1 year later, they all go to the funeral where we are treated with the once again morphed versions of Jason, Tommy, and Kim, which was kind of a smart way to include them at the funeral but without seeing them. All three of them get captured, and of course that means they need more Rangers. That's when Kat joins in as the replacement Pink Ranger, and Rocky joins in as the replacement Red Ranger. What's interesting is that Kat mentions that she just came from practice with JJ, both her and Tommy's son. And Rocky is a firefighter, and he was on his lunch break. Which is then revealed, why is there a Robo Rita? Well, apparently Billy Cranston was trying to bring back Zordon. As you know, Zordon was destroyed in Power Rangers in Space. And so when he tried to get him back, he inadvertently brought back Rita. Now, this is not the good Rita, this is the evil Rita, where the Z-Wave had taken away her evil energy and it transferred into Alpha 8, turning Alpha 8 into Robo Rita. Which is why Billy blames himself for Trini's death, and Min kind of blames him for Trini's death as well. And you may have been wondering, well, how can this be about revenge? Power Rangers are not supposed to be about revenge. Zordon said so, which is cool because they brought back that selfless idea. Min, who just wants revenge for her mother's death, can't morph into the Yellow Ranger. Zach teaches her that to be a Power Ranger is to be selfless. Billy becomes the new team leader and hatches a plan to stop Robo Rita and her Power Ranger snatching henchmen, which culminates into a pretty awesome battle in the Moon Palace. Min does a selfless act to protect Billy from another blast from Robo Rita. She gets knocked in the chest where her mom's morpher was, and she gets a vision of her mom Trini in the past. enabling her to be able to form into the Yellow Ranger, and joins the 5-Ranger team, where each ranger gets to shine. The Red Ranger throws down with his sword, the Pink Ranger shoots her arrow, Zack gets to shoot his gun, Billy even stabs Robo Rita, Billy pilots the Megazord, and they destroy the monsters. In the end, Aisha and Adam takes the tiny little rangers, and they said they took them to Aquitar to heal them back into regular size, where they do mention that Sestra misses Billy, in reference to that episode in Zeo where Billy went with Sestra to Aquitar. Then Zack, Billy, and Min kind of reminisce about Trini and the old days. Now there is a few cliffhangers in this final scene with Zack, Min, and Billy. They do talk a little bit about Min seeing her mom. And they also include that Zordon could possibly come back. Maybe even Trini? That would be something worth exploring. And we get treated to scene back in the past where Kimberly is singing for the team. And we get to see each of the team members. But then we get treated to another scene, this time a new opening for this new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team. And it is more phenomenal. One of the coolest things about this Power Rangers special, there are a lot of cameos and there are a lot of references. In terms of references, we have Min doing the praying mantis form, which Trini practiced and mastered in the Power Rangers series. We also have things like the Bandora Protocol and the Bandora Palace, because Bandora was the Super Sentai name for Rita. Or other cool cameos like this sign where Bulk and Skull actually owns a franchise. There is a reference to another Power Ranger series, Power Rangers Dino Fury, when Annie from Buzz Blast actually appears. Which producer Simon Benet actually revealed that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always actually takes place before the events of Power Rangers Dino Fury, which may be one of the only connections right now from this special to the upcoming Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. But one of the things that I am very intrigued about is that maybe if this thing really hits big, that they'll even consider making more of this timeline, making more with Min as the Yellow Ranger and the other Power Ranger team members. Or will there be more of the passing of the torch? Because frankly, we're still missing a Green Ranger because sadly, Jason David Frank passed away. Will we see JJ, the son of Tommy and Kat, become the new Green Ranger? I hope we can continue to move forward with this timeline, with this cast, with a new story. All in all, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always was an incredible special, packed with Power Ranger references, packed with nostalgia. It has tons of action. It has comedy. It is definitely the quintessential Power Rangers movie that we've all been waiting for.